AMC stock is going up. No, wait, AMC stock is going down. We've got price targets at $13 per share. Oh, wait, no, we have price targets at $1 per share. Guys, nobody knows what's going on with AMC stock right now. And it doesn't matter what article you read from who, you're going to get different stories. And it's like, guys, what's going on here? Does anybody know what's happening? Well, of course we do. The retail investors holding AMC know what's going on. We're holding. We've got diamond hands. We're not going anywhere. It's like, when will the media catch on? When will these analysts catch on that this isn't just some, buy and wait and sell type of movement? This is a buy and hold movement, guys. And if we haven't left yet, why do you think we're going anywhere now? Now, in this video, we're going to be talking a little bit about this article I found today. Obviously saying that AMC is a terrible stock, blah, blah, blah. But let's go over it. Let's really break it down. See where AMC could go from here and talk about some of the biggest threats actually facing the stock price of AMC. And if you stick around till the end of the video, we've got a special offer with Webull going on. You don't want to miss that. So if this sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. I'm here to make 2021 the best year ever. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure to subscribe to the channel and become a bro. We're here every single day and we're growing our portfolios together. All right, now let's just take a quick look at this article we've got here. If Jim Cramer, if he stops playing his video on here, right? All right, so pretty short article, but it says that AMC fell today because analysts at Loop Capital reiterated their sell rating at $1 per share. Now, guys, by now, we know that AMC stock is not going to $1 per share, right? It didn't even go to $1 per share when they were face-to-face with bankruptcy. And, if they didn't raise capital, they were going out of business. It only went down to about $2 per share. So I don't understand where these analysts come up with their numbers when they say that the stock's going to $1 per share or a penny per share. Honestly, I think it's just so they can get some views on their articles and that they've got somebody clicking on it like, oh my gosh, AMC's going to $1. Should I believe them? How smart are they? So take this with a grain of salt, really, what these analysts are saying here. And they've got one good quote that I do like in this article. And, it goes on to say, the firm says that the company's benefited from the stock boost tied to investors who participate in the Wall Street Bets subreddit. Clearly, guys, if by now they don't realize that Wall Street Bets, that the retail investor, that the bros, that the apes, that they saved the company and that they're buying and holding these shares, I don't know what they're doing with their day. If they can't realize this yet, I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they don't understand what diamond hands are. It's got to be it, right? It's new for them. They don't understand new things. But here's what I like. Here's the best part of this article, and I'll link it in the description below in case you guys want to read the whole thing. It's actually pretty short, so you guys can go ahead and read the whole thing if you want. But it says, we have no idea how long this will last, but firmly believe that in the long run, the fundamentals will win out. Now, guys, they don't understand how long it'll last, but diamond hands last forever. Okay, here's what's going to happen here. When you're trying to value a stock and you come up with a value, one of two things is going to happen. Let's just say that your value is under the share price, right? Like AMC currently is with these analysts. Analysts have AMC valued well below the current price of the stock. One of two things has to happen. The value has to rise to meet the price of the stock, or the price of the stock has to fall to meet the value. What do you think's going to happen with AMC if nobody is willing to sell those shares? If you've got diamond hands and you're not willing to sell the shares and you're going to hold it forever, the value has to rise to meet the stock price. And it doesn't matter how high the stock price goes. They can keep valuing and valuing and valuing and put that book value on that share all day long, but market value is what controls the actual stock price. Now, I understand that they say that they need to believe, they have to believe that one day the value, the stock price will reach the value. the stock price is going to come down, right? They need to believe that. And I'm okay with that. There's a lot of things that, if you don't believe in something, then you're just wandering, right? You're just wandering without direction. So I understand that they need to believe that. But guys, there's stuff in this life that doesn't make sense. There's stuff in this life that whether or not you believe in it, it's going to happen, and it's there. And that's exactly what's happening with AMC and GameStop. Now, here's the only thing that I'm a little bit cautious about moving forward with GameStop and with AMC. Okay, GameStop, slightly different story when it comes to issuing new shares. Obviously, they've got a very inflated stock price as well, but they're not going to offer or potentially offer as many shares and dilute current shareholders as much as AMC is talking about potentially doing. GameStop is wanting to offer up to $1 billion worth of shares. AMC wants the potential or wants the opportunity to offer an additional 500 million shares, which at the current share price would be roughly around $5 billion. That's a lot of money, and that would more than double the shares outstanding if they were allowed to do so and if they went through and actually did that. Now, a lot of people out there think that this could be good for them in the long run. And look, when you're an analyst and you're looking at the numbers and you need to see a lean balance sheet in order for the company's performance and in order for your stock price, analysis and stock target profit and all that to actually make sense, you need that lean balance sheet. You need cash on hand. And yes, this could absolutely give AMC cash on hand. They could pay down their debt. I mean, think about it. If they had $5 billion sitting around, they could pay down their debt, and they could be an extremely lean company. But guess what it's going to do to the shareholders? It's going to drop the price of the stock. Now, here's what is very hard to understand, and then we'll wrap this up here in a minute. But a company doesn't necessarily care what their stock price is trading at. Once they issue those shares, after that initial public offering, they have nothing to gain from a high stock price, okay? It's not like, this is a different situation because they're talking about offering additional shares, right? So there's nothing to gain if AMC stock goes to the moon unless they go out and offer additional shares. Now, maybe they're going to be smart about it, right? I'm not giving them the benefit of the doubt in these videos because when you're talking about $1 billion, when you're talking about $5 billion, or if the stock price soars $100 billion, people do shady stuff. I mean, okay, so I'm not giving anybody the benefit of the doubt when it comes to billions and billions of dollars. But when they go to issue these 500 million shares, it's not only going to dilute current shareholders, but it's going to lower the price of the stock. It's just how it works. When there's more stocks out there, it lowers the price of the stock, and it's not going to be a good thing for people currently holding that stock. You'll read article after article after article saying how it's going to improve the outlook of the company, how they're going to move forward lean and mean and strong and green and blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, it's good for their balance sheet, it's good for their income statement, but it's not good for the stock price. Okay, now keep that in mind. If you haven't voted yet, keep that in mind moving forward. If they come up with some additional thing, and they're going to compare it to what they did back in December and so on and so forth when they issued 200 million shares and then another 50 million shares, they'll compare it to that. But it's a completely different situation because back in December, they were face to face with bankruptcy. If they did not offer these additional 200 million, and if they did not offer the additional 50 million, the company was going to go bankrupt. They would not have survived the pandemic. But now you can read it in the article, and you can read it almost anywhere. The CEO is saying that AMC is able, and it's back to normal operating conditions, and it's able to ride out the pandemic on its current revenue, what it's generating. And that's what business is, right? Don't keep asking for handouts and more people to give you money and money and money. Make the money, right? Allow the business to make the money and move forward that way. Good thought right there. All right, so let's talk a little bit about this Webull kind of, not giveaway or whatever, because look, There's a link in the description for Webull. If you're still around, excellent. Thank you very much. But there's a link in the description below for Webull. Now, it is super simple to set up your account. You're already going to get a couple free stocks for doing that and making your deposit of $100. Now, here's where it gets a little more interesting because AMC stock, we've been talking about it. Everybody loves these AMC videos. Everybody's got these diamond hands. Here's what we're doing with AMC. If you sign up and use that link in the description below and you make your $100 deposit, if you send me a screenshot of your name, listen, when you use that link, I've got a list of who signs up. I can't see your full email or whatever, but I can see partial. It's like blocked out a little bit, but I can tell who's who. If you send me a screenshot to the email claybro883@gmail.com, that's claybro883@gmail.com. I'll put that in the description below as well. But if you send me a screenshot showing that you made that deposit, I will Cash App you whatever the current price of AMC stock is. All right? What am I going to do this for? I want people to go out. I want them to hold AMC, and I want to watch the stock price squeeze to the moon, right? We've been sitting here for months saying that the stock price is going to go to the moon. Well, we're going to take it into our own hands now, right? And you might be thinking, wow, this dude's going to give away stocks of AMC. Well, look, I'm going to get a free stock for you using that link down in the description below. I'll just sell that and convert it to AMC and then give that back to you guys for using that link. So it's going to work out for everybody. AMC could get a little boost from it. I know this is a small channel. We don't have a ton of people watching and using the links and stuff like that. But I think this could be an excellent opportunity for you to get involved with AMC if you want a free share, a guaranteed free share. And look, I'm going to send you the price of AMC. You don't have to go out and buy it if you don't want to, but I do. I mean, you should. That's why I'm sending it to you. But keep that in mind. If you got any questions, let us know down in the comments below. I'll jump down there. I'll answer your questions. Super simple. Remember to send a screenshot of your deposit, and then when the deposit settles, I can tell when it settles. Usually takes about 5 days once you've made the deposit. I can tell when it settles, and then, you've got the email. We can go back and forth. I'll get your Cash App or whatever, and then send you guys the current share price of AMC stock, and it's going to be great. Right? That means more people holding AMC, the stock price is going to go up, and we're only going to get better from there. Now, guys, if you like the content on this channel, don't forget to click that like button. If the subscribe button is still red, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Become a bro. We're here every single day, and we're growing our portfolios together. And look, if you want to share the video too, make sure to tag me almost anywhere at Claybro. I would love to follow you guys back and really see what everybody's interested in investing in and just what everybody's interested in. Now, until the next time, guys, I hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.